Yeah. You notice that one of the potions of healing has that weird celestial marking on it.
So, does any of them have any other language on them?
The rest of them have no languages on them.
I need health potion.
I need help now.
You got like sleepy time tea.
Potion of water,
Can I have one of those potions, please? I've never taken any loot during a battle. Well, except from this club.
It's because you died. You don't get a chance to.
You know, then take it.
Okay.
I have the sword. I don't
I get a
need
potion.
anything else.
So do I. I don't think so.
No, she got
Yeah, but you don't die so often decided.
That's why.
Can I get the celestial seasonings one or
Doesn't matter as long as I can just keep the bottle. And you're done with it.
deal? You need to take off my corpse.
This guy, he likes all the weird stuff.
Well, I mean, it has writing on
It does.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
it. Oh, and put it to his big minion eye.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Google eye.
Oh, I forgot I had this.
I didn't even know I could do that. What the fuck is this?
I forgot I was wearing this.
I didn't know you could do that. I didn't even know.
Wait, what am I reading?
The top one, the genie's.
Oh.
I didn't know you could do that, but okay.
But yeah, you would be able to, I think, have you guys finished dividing the loot?
I mean, just divide the gold up evenly.
Yeah. I
Three
only took
ways?
50. I didn't take an even amount. I take less.
You just have to screw up the numbers, don't you? 312 minus 50 divided by 4.
You guys would be able to make it a day's travel on the way towards the mine before eventually needing to take a long rest. And,
87 gold each. Wait,
rest?
yeah, roughly 87 gold.
if you would like to take
I was
watches, you
just about
may,
to do that.
or you can all just sleep at once and just have Noga being the surveillance camera.
You can have my share because I don't really need the gold. I have the weapon from it.
Cool.
I'll take
Gotcha.
it.
Let me see. I don't think I really need a long rest, so I could like stay up and
I don't need to
study
rest.
the idols.
I will sit there and watch. Maybe doing the Macarena.
Well, the benefits to a long rest is you would get your short rest dice back to reuse in case you take a short rest later.
I do have one question though.
What's up?
Are we near a town anywhere?
You guys are pretty far from a town. The closest town by technicality is Findelvin, which
No. No.
I'm not going.
No.
I'm
None of you are going.
I'm not.
Lobizona makes that very clear.
I just need to sell this bell.
You want to sell that? What kind of town do you think has enough money for that? Have you seen the towns we've been to?
If you take it to the magical ford, we can make a bunch of bell-made weapons. We call them the Bell Suite.
Yeah, the
The
bell,
bell
colle-
tomes.
The bell collection.
That would be pretty cool, actually. Custom weapons.
Those hearing
We got-
aids.
Yeah, Minecraft Gold. They break.
and while you all rest,
I'm gonna just be doing the Macarena.
taking your typical short I'm not your watches as usual, you know, being safe, adventure stuff.
Yeah.
Lobizona, during your rest,
Here we go.
your sleep is a little bit interesting.
Oh.
As
Bonnie,
you
stop.
are resting, you would begin to have a very odd sleep as you're sleeping. It feels like you're being watched, and eventually you wake up in a cold sweat, and you look around, and you would see that there's this fog sort of surrounding around you.
Oh no. Is this a fog I recognize?
It feels like it.
Oh god.
And you would see your party members are all gone. You just see their sleeping bags.
Are we in Stradville?
That's what it sounds like.
What is this? What is this?
And then you see that Alfreman, roll me a dexterity check. A dexterity save, actually.
19
Ooh.
plus.
You are able to dodge as this black tendril covered in eyes strikes past you, slamming into a tree. And then another one strikes past and you dodge to the side once more. And then slowly this fog begins to fade as you find yourself in this abyss where one by one these eyes begin to open up and look at you. And you begin hearing a bunch of whispers, all whispering blood. Blood, 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 blood.
I don't want blood.
Blood.
No.
Blood.
I disagree.
Blood.
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 The blood on the book?
Yes, the blood. The blood.
The blood on the book. The blood on the book. I get it.
The blood.
Oh my god. Shut up!
And then you would wake up again. And luckily, because you were able to dodge the spike, you don't have any negative effects as you would wake up in the morning. Bo, during your sleep, as you go to rest, you fall into like this dreamlike state, and slowly you hear this crackle of thunder warp from around you. And as you hear this, you begin to hear this voice of... It all starts to sound at first like a sort of beast cackling. And then you have this vision of this large maze with this lightning crackling around the maze, zapping from wall to wall. And then you sort of see this wolf-like dog figure with a sort of skull for a face and these horns. And it says, "I have taken interest in you."
Whoa. What have you done?
Swipe right.
I hate this tender person. They keep adding.
Would you like to be my champion?
Get your thunder. Yes.
Huh?
Yes, that's how you get your thunder.
That's a Zefsys thumbs up. What can go wrong?
Lobizona thumbs up. Making pacts with people you don't know.
Zefsys approved.
Yeah, sure. I guess.
Wonderful. There was no for an answer. The Minotaurs are one of my creations.
Oh boy, it's a god.
Oh, it's that one.
And then you would hear a crackle of thunder as you see these blue lines begin to warp around your body as lightning surrounds you. And you would wake up as you would see sparks sort of zap around your hoof-like hands. And you would see these more sparks zap around from your horns, you can see your vision. As there is now, your horns have these sort of tribal maze-like markings with these symbols on each horn.
Spicy horns.
I like that. That's cool. Synconium.
And you can add on your sheet to where it says resistances. You may add lightning. As you feel like you just got a boon. On top of a marking that is now on you.
It'd be in the
It
defenses.
should be on, defenses. You now have resistance to lightning damage.
I suck at writing. Shut up.
Oh, me too.
I don't. I'm pretty good at it.
And you feel like that over time, this new power that has sort of been gifted
I know it looks
will
like age.
grow.
It's
And
hopefully the brain power grows.
Bunny, you just have a wet dream.
As it rains only on you.
Yeah, it's with like crazy slime.
Goopy.
Yeah, you gotta go.
It's like the worst Nickelodeon show ever.
And in this episode of Nickelodeon Showdown, it's Bunny that's getting slimed.
Sounds like a good time to me.
Oh. This podcast is not recommended for anybody under the age of 18.
This podcast is not recommended for anyone. So,
I'm in horrible pain. When I wake up, can I investigate
I'm
the
here
book
against
and
my
report
own
on
free
that?
will. Please save me.
it's only
Blink
investigation.
twice if you're in danger.
It would.
Does anything happen?
With you two, you have a normal watch.
Raining through the night.
You meanwhile, you have a nice long-arm sleep.
Yes!
You have a long-arm
While you're
rest.
just hugging yourself.
Nothing's trying to eat you in your sleep.
I can hug myself twice with how it wraps around.
You have a slight thought about crabs.
Itchy.
Alright, cockroach combined with crab.
Should've
Cock
washed that.
crab.
I should've washed that club off.
I'm sorry. Shut up.
So, you all were to wake up in the morning and be able to continue heading towards Wayvecco Cave, following the map. And eventually, you reach this, these deep valves and the Sword Mountains, where you find a large, ancient mine site that's been overgrown with trees. And you would all be able to, because of the investigation with the spyglass, you all find hidden in the brush is that wagon.
Investigate, obviously. Lobizona gonna take a look around quietly and see who
Alright.
owns this wagon.
Let's find out.
+4, dirty 20.
You find a lot of brown fur in it, along with some various, there is some blood in the wagon, and lots of supplies that are clearly stolen. But the supplies have likely been moved into the cave recently, because there isn't a whole lot in the back, just probably the stuff that's like, alright, we can leave this. But there is some blood where someone likely came back to grab something and then went back in. And among that, you do find a small collection of wanted posters, all having the spider on it.
I'm gonna search around the area, make sure there's nothing trying to...
Give me your
ambushes.
perception. And the other thing...
Nine.
Also,
I see a wagon.
you don't even see the wagon.
I'm also gonna be on the lookout.
Alright, you give your
You're like a
perception.
cat. You can only see 5
Lobizona,
feet.
the other thing you would notice is that brown fur with your perception check is very similar to the fur that bugbears have.
They
you
shaped my
ready?
brethren.
It's a 1.
I guess I'm out looking around too.
I'm too busy thinking about mushrooms.
I'll investigate.
This
Alright.
bugbears in the mines.
We're all gonna die.
16.
There we go.
So, as you're licking your fur...
I was thinking about that dream.
No, I'm going like this.
thinking about the dream, and you're
I'm having a snack.
a mushroom.
I was explaining the dream to him.
That sounds weird. Why do you dream like this?
I'm just having a snack.
I don't know. It was just fun.
Slimy.
Yeah. Goopy.
I have a question.
What's up?
Can I catch a canary and put it in a cage?
Why?
We're going into a mine.
That makes sense. Like, I actually understood that the moment.
Yeah, because
Roll me a survival check to find the canary.
I believe it's plus. Nope.
You look into the trees,
You get
and,
attacked by giant canary.
and as you look around to find a canary, you just
see
suddenly see
Mohawk.
these 2 feet suddenly slam into you, and you fall over, and you hear "Caw!" and you see Radical start pecking at your hair.
What the fuck? Wait, why?
What are you trying to use the canary
To
for?
make sure that we don't die in the mine. Haven't you heard about mining goes? They have to have the lamps so they know they're gonna die with the canaries in it.
Because they died methane
I
sooner.
mean, we could use Bing Bong maybe.
Bing
Bing
Bong
Bong.
test the methane in the air.
Bing bong, you're gonna die!
I mean, it might work.
Could. I
Bing
forgot we
bong,
had Bing
warn us
Bong.
of air quality.
Bing
Yes,
bong,
Bing Bong.
afterlife.
What is the air quality of the cave?
Bing Bong, it's 65. Go fuck yourself.
Bing bong! What?
Bing Bong. Air quality of cave.
No.
The air quality of cave is air. Bing bong.
Is it breathable without dying?
Am I in the cave? No. Fuck you. Fuck your life. Bing bong.
Let me see if I even have.
Can we download an app for him? Does that like
I mean, I don't know if we
air quality app or something? Plug
I
in?
can throw him in, but I don't know where he's gonna land.
No.
Just kind of
Just
throw
walk
him
in and
about,
hold
like,
your
5
hand in
feet.
there.
No, because he's already he's already like a Pokedex.
You don't have
right
to
now.
breathe, so it doesn't bother you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
You
just
could
I'm gonna
test
take some steps into the cave. Does this help? Bing bong! Is the air safe to breathe?
Cave!
What do you? I didn't ask what we're in.
Bing bong! I don't breathe.
Warn of dangerous air.
Warn of dangerous air.
Is the air dangerous?
Bing bong! No.
That's all you have to
I
say.
swear, this thing's
It only understands simple commands.
this thing is
So,
confusing to me, but I love it so much.
never came with an owner's manual.
Can I investigate the cave walls for any
like
signs
a
of
zoo
moisture?
I bought at a
One
flea
thing you would
market.
actually get
Oh.
is Radical would drop a letter onto you.
Oh.
And you can see it's written in Glassstaff's handwriting. It says, "I cannot come to the cave to help. I'm sorry. More have gone missing, and many of my forces are disappearing."
I'm gonna write a little response on it on the back that says, "I understand. We'll be there to help soon. If you have any requests for weapons or things you may need from this magical fort, send a letter back. And I'm gonna send that raven out.
I'm gonna like look into the
Always
cave.
being the cunning bastard.
You see the raven begin to walk away,
Like, just on his feet.
walking like this.
You can.
I'm really bad at being a raven, you know?
I'm going to look into the cave and just be like, should I have Bing Bong warn us of potential people close to us as we go in?
Maybe. That would help. Well, it's gonna just warn about us.
Well, no, if I say warn of people that aren't us.
Okay.
And, I mean,
That looks, I guess.
yeah. I'm supposing that's good with everyone.
Yeah, that's fine with me. Let's do it. And can I investigate the cave wall to determine if there's any moisture or signs of, you know, water in this cave? And I might need a potion of water breathing to get through.
Roll me a investigation as you guys
I'm
begin
gonna
to enter the
also
cave.
feel on the other side.
13.
Never mind.
11.
I'm still thinking about that dream.
Very good,
Wait,
Zonker.
My dream was wet, but I don't know
Wait.
about this cave.
Yeah, a 2. I'm still doing it.
It's your
Hey,
potion.
Hey,
They're like
Macarena.
examining along the
Investigation.
walls. I'm gonna just be sort of walking in the front.
Alright. So, the entrance tunnel leads into a large cavern supported by a natural pillar of rock and containing 3 stalagmites. In the western part of the cave, behind the column of rock, are 3 bedrolls and a heap of ordinary supplies: sacks of flour, bags of salt, casks of salted meat, lanterns, flasks of lamp oil, pickaxes, shovels, and other gear.
I'm gonna take the oil.
Amid the supplies, you see the body of a dwarf miner, dead for at least a week. The northeastern section of the cavern seems to be collapsed, forming a 10-foot wide, 20-feet pit. A sturdy hemp rope is tied off around a nearby stalagmite and dangles down the side of the pit, at the bottom of which is a rough-hewn tunnel heading northwest and east.
That looks for me.
Yeah, looks like we're going down.
When he likes
Does
to
the
go
dwarf
down.
body have any treasures?
I'm reinforcing this rope.
As you roll an investigation, as you run up to this body and pull it to the side, it is definitely a corpse, and it has your typical mining equipment and is wearing a very familiar-looking shirt-ish, and with the same symbol that of the Rockseeker Mining Company.
I'm gonna use my. Wait.
The company we work for.
Yeah, but I thought they didn't have the map to this cave. How'd they get here?
Well, it's a Rockseeker. And Lobizona, when you look at it, same with you, Noga, you are both immediately able to tell this is likely one of Gundren's brothers.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
That's gonna be hard to describe.
Guys, there was bugbear fur in that cot.
Can I?
Use that speak cap.
Can I?
Wait, there's more?
Can I investigate to see how this guy died?
I'm going going because
You are able to see that this brother of Gundred's, which Lobizona and Noga would know as Tharden Rockseeker, has a stab mark in the back with this. Well, you can tell enough with the, sort of by the way the injury looks that it was definitely poison. Between poison and being stabbed in the back that led to the undoing of Tharden Rockseeker.
Yes.
I know what it's like to lose brothers. I've lost several this time.
Well, don't worry. Apparently there's more bugbears in here.
Yeah, but they're shaving. That's kind of gross.
Do they just look like
The
weird
fur is more of
things?
like shedding than shaving.
So maybe it's not as gross.
I should know. Yeah, I don't want to see a shaved bugbear. That sounds disgusting.
That sounds cursed.
It's like if you shave.
It's back to that whole OnlyFans conversation we had earlier.
alright, I'm back.
It's like just a human, but like fucking disfigured as shit.
So you do notice that. What did you roll for investigation on the body? Did you roll?
On what?
Roll me an investigation on the body.
I have to say I had 10. I think that's 14. I think.
Looking around his
Yeah.
body, you actually are able to tell that Tharden is wearing a pair of boots of striding and springing.
Oh,
Spring
who's
storm.
getting
Which you can add to your character sheet.
Gundred's
Finders keepers, you know?
Gundred's dead brother.
And you would see that the rough collapsed pathway, there's one area where the rope, where this area sort of dips down and you have to climb up to get into a very narrow corridor that likely leads into the mine.
And you said those were what was it called?
Boots of springing and striding.
Ooh. Is the air moving?
Yes. There's two different ways. You can go north or east.
And which way is the air coming from? Is it coming from inside?
The air is mostly coming from the outside inwards and then like breathing outwards.
Like it's going in and out?
Yeah.
That's weird.
So, alright, Zefsys, you see that rope? Don't cut it this time.
Oh, and also for purpose of way back in the cave, I'm going to have you all roll initiative now, so if something happens, we can immediately begin an order.
Yeah, I
In
wonder
classic
why-
fashion, Lobizona is not going first.
Surely, nothing's going to happen.
I'm not.
That's
I'm going right at 7. Well, wait, plus initiative is
Plus 2.
2. 9.
23.
I'll be in back eating a roach while you guys start.
How much roaches did you grab? This is like your...
A whole bag. There's a lot of dead
What'd you
people.
Thank you,
15.
Steven.
15.
So
9.
8.
Oh, there.
encumbered or wearing heavy armor. In addition, you can jump 3 times the normal distance.
Alright, so you got the boots?
You can jump
I got
far.
a 21.
Yeah, only if I'm like encumbered though. It doesn't really do anything else for me. They're just fancy ass boots. They say Nike on them. Just do it.
Yeah, the drip.
Drippy bunny.
I have a question.
What's up?
Can I assume that this in and out motion is from water, like waves coming in and out of the cave somewhere?
Yes.
Alright, now, as the air is coming in and out, is there any way I can use scent to determine the general gist of what's ahead?
Roll me a perception check.
Advantage?
Yeah.
Scenty?
I'm gonna do disadvantage, not regular, only because it's
3!
you smell stale cave water. Very, probably not good drinking water.
This is optimal for me.
Oh, I'm sure.
But yeah, there's a crooked sort of broken path north and a crookedish path that goes east.
Where's the air pressure mostly coming from when it comes in and out?
You fucking carrying a
North.
barometer around with
Go
you in
there.
medieval times? What the
Cave
fuck?
explorer here.
I'm smart.
Yeah, no, that's good.
I didn't know
Like,
we were spelunking.
That means we're going towards the ocean, aka the other end of the cave, I imagine.
Oh.
Picking up
That makes sense now.
a pickaxe, you're able to slam into the wall a few times and move some of the rubble to go north. And eventually it collapses down enough where you can sort of get your way through. And you are immediately... I probably should bring over an expo marker to help slowly...
There's one on the fridge above the dishwasher's clean board.
So...
Put
I
it
can take this
back.
thing back.
I'm gonna soil the surface with prestidigitation so I can make a line marking where we've been.
So here's the dip right here, and this is sort of where you entered from. And you guys have gone that way, north.
North.
And you would immediately walking this way, you can see that there is ways going like that. There seems to be a collapsed tunnel area you can see right there. But also you can tell that it goes up from there and a side corridor going this way. And then something that way.
Which way should we go? I think we keep going north however we can.
North meaning which one? The up trail or this trail?
They both screwed up. Why not to the left? Let's go to the left.
I like.
Who's left? I say that one because that's collapsed, so maybe there was something good that they were trying to...
Well, they're just trying to get around it.
I don't want to get blamed for this. You guys decide. I get blamed for
Alright.
enough shit.
Left.
maybe we shouldn't throw people off
All
the
right.
side of things.
Heading that way, you guys are able to get a glimpse briefly of this side, where you can see that this area leads to a collapsed area and this leads to a collapsed area.
Wow.
And as you head that way, who is leading the way? Perception check!
No, Lobizona. She's the cave expert, I guess.
You want to be the cave expert or you want me to go?
Me!
Alright.
Perception check!
Yeah! 17 plus 4!
You are able to tell the ground is a little bit loose as you are heading forward, and that you guys should probably tread a little bit lightly on this path.
Space out, tread lightly. This is probably going to collapse. If we all bunch together. And I'm gonna... Do you have that bell with you? Please leave it outside.
No, please, bring it in.
Please.
Bring it.
Yeah, I'll just keep it there and tie my horse to it so my horse can't run away.
Yeah, you're alright. So the horses and stuff are probably all out here.
Tie the horse to
with the bell.
though. Or stars to
That
death.
bell weighs like 100 pounds. You can't do anything.
So they're all waiting around there. All your general supplies. Also, would you like this asshole to come with you, or you want him to stay with the horses to watch everything?
Watch everything.
All right.
Stay out
So
there.
he is staying outside, and then. So, heading forward, you guys are able to space out and nicely cross without causing anything to stir immediately. And oh boy, time to play the witch. You see that the path goes this way into a broken area, but then there is the option of going that way, which seems to lead who knows where.
Broken area? Like it just ends?
Yeah, another cave-in. Yeah, that goes up. Then to this. And then you can see that this area also seems to continue this way. So you can go this, or this.
Can I at this point listen for any sound ahead?
Yeah, roll me a perception.
9 plus, that'll be 13.
Oh, I thought you rolled a 2. I'm sorry.
You listen ahead, but then your ear flicks back as you hear.
Why'd you look at me? That wasn't me.
And you look. Who's in the back of the group?
Not me.
I'm second in line because I wanted to go first.
Because
Forward.
I'm getting an eldritch
No,
blast
you're
already.
taking the rear.
I just said not me, but okay.
Oh.
well, then I guess Bo's behind because you spoke up last.
Yeah, you're tying up the horses and stuff.
So,
Yeah, you
Bo,
freeze like, oh
you
my
look
bell.
behind you, and you see that, well, it must have accidentally fell down. It's a giant ooze.
Oh, hi.
Uzi?
How are you?
And
That dragon.
we'll go into initiative order. Funny. You see that this floppy ooze thing has just slapped down right behind as a very failed ambush.
Wait, where's the rest of us? Where are we all at?
This looks a lot like the dream you had.
No, not quite.
What is Goopy?
No. I'm Goop.
Alright. So Bunny's gonna use
You use my club.
Cloud of Daggers.
You're gonna cut the goop.
Goop cut.
Goop. Yeah, it's just gonna get full of daggers, I guess, because it's goop. So it's just gonna go into it. You made a blender. And you're making yogurt.
A smoothie.
Can I add milk?
Summon a smoothie.
Alright, what does Cloud of Daggers do?
You fill the air with spinning daggers in a cube, 5 feet on each side, centered on a point you choose within range. A creature takes 4d4 slashing damage when it enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
So, the daggers form, slashing around through it, and you notice that slashing doesn't really do anything to this thing.
Blender, like I said.
And that would bring us to Bo. As you see this thing, it looks like it is about to pounce.
I'm gonna use my bardic inspiration on Nobu
So,
as my bonus action.
so I'm guessing shocking grasp would not work in a cave. Because it's lightning.
Be careful
no, that
with the
would
sound.
work.
Be careful with the sound. Shocking grass doesn't make sound, but I know Thunderwave
And
does.
don't use slashing attacks
I
on
don't
it.
know.
Use
Oh.
blunt weapons. Like a
I mean, we already know we can't really hit it with.
I was
like,
born for
swords
this
or
moment.
Try and roll a 1 and throw your club at it.
You want to borrow my club? You're close enough. No slashing. Use your horns.
Huh?
That's a piercing or blunt attack. Isn't
It'll
it?
just.
You want to see it die really fucking fast?
Yes.
Actually, wait, no. You guys all have like slashing weapons. Damn it, never mind. I was gonna say lightning.
Should I do shocking grasp?
Grab it across.
Should I do shocking grasp?
Would you like to do it?
Yes.
Roll me a spell attack roll with Shocking Grasp.
13 plus
You're a
6.
junior magician now.
Your Shocking Grasp rips into it, grabbing it, and what kind of damage does it do?
Lightning.
Yeah, lightning.
You see a bzzz, and it sort of zaps into it, but then fizzles. As lightning does, this thing was, this book spawned the worst case scenario for some So,
Yeah.
and you would see it start to wobble a bit, and it's up. And it doesn't particularly make a noise, it sort of makes a loud squishing sound as it lunges at you.
Please don't.
That's the last thing you hear.
You're getting gooped. I'm sorry.
Not unless I duck.
Oh.
Then you guys would be screwed.
POV, you're gooped.
Oh, so you notice though that as it's doing this, because of the slashing from your cloud of daggers and the lightning from it, it begins to fall,
Oh, shit.
and
Now there's 2.
God.
The slime.
There's 4.
What is
They
this slime
turn
in
into
Minecraft?
dice!
What is this? A freaking slime in
Minecraft
Minecraft?
slime?
You kill it and it freaking poof.
so
The resolution got
more.
really shitty on this game all of a sudden.
How about
gonna have to
another
alter
shocking
all this.
grasp?
you would see these 4 things all begin to jump at you, Bo. And the first one
Goodbye.
What is your AC?
16.
Alright. The
My
first
dice
one
moves up.
bounces into you. The second one misses you. Third misses, and the fourth hits.
God dang it!
If you were me, all 4 would have
And
Probably.
they all would have crit.
hit. 20, 20, 20, and 20.
And you notice that when they jump at you, they sort of jump and then just stay and sludge onto you.
Oh.
As you feel acid begin to burn into you. And the first one does 12 bludgeoning damage and 6 acid damage.
Overall 18.
The second one does 6 bludgeoning damage and 5 acid damage.
That it?
Yep.
29
down-
damage.
Yeah, you're down 29, so.
As these
You're at 23 hit points.
slimes all viciously jump at you.
That would have killed
Can-
Zefsys.
Can I run
No,
to,
you don't
to the
understand
front
what I
of the
just
group?
thought of. This is one of those I'm gonna have to ask the DM questions when it's my turn.
Noga, you're up. As you look behind you to see that there are slimes viciously trying to devour Bo.
I gotta think. Can I use insight to see what is effective on these slimes?
Yeah, roll me an insight. I'll let this be a bonus action.
17.
No.
So, looking at them, you can tell that lightning and slashing, probably not the best thing to use on a slime. But you can get the feeling that it can't multiply more than this.
Isn't it like use cold attacks and blood? No, probably
You
not
can
blood.
see that acid would probably not be that great against this thing.
Base. Use base. There's some
Milk.
tums at it.
And you get the feeling that it can't see, and it's too stupid to be, you know, charmed, deafened, frightened, or you can't really prone a slime.
I can talk to it.
But as for weaknesses, doesn't really have any major ones, as long as you don't use lightning or slashing, though.
I take it that also, it wouldn't even matter if it was like a magic weapon.
As long as it's not lightning or slashing.
Alright, in that case,
So the two things.
So
we-
piercing works?
in that case, I'm going to take.
That seems
Penetration.
There's also bludgeoning.
I'm gonna stab him. That works so
So
much
I'm gonna
better.
take Big Bean.
No.
Big Bean, I'm gonna.
Do you have any cold attacks?
What do you think I am?
A mushroom?
Mushrooms don't have cold attacks. Bean. No.
Roll me a d20.
Okay.
It's
So-
Zefsys night!
You swing it,
Damn
and
it.
you would see this one managed to stop it as your bean is now grasped in the slime, and you see part of the bean beginning to get dissolved.
No, not the bean!
My bean.
And the other slime, meanwhile, you see like a glint appeared where an eye could be on the slime if it had one.
A googly
As
eye.
it suddenly races in and tries to basically, it gut punches into you.
Do you remember the notorious B.I.G. in JoJo? In the airplane?
And you feel yourself take 12 bludgeoning damage and 5 acid damage from that slime. It rolled high. I had 19 plus 4.
How much damage?
You took, I think it was 12 bludgeoning and 4 slashing. As that slime rockets into you.
I got you covered.
Zefsys.
I got him covered. So, I am going to use bait and switch. When you're in 5 feet of a creature on your turn, you can expend 1 superiority die to switch places with the creature, provided you spend at least 5 foot of movement and the creature's willing and isn't incapacitated. Are you willing?
Yes.
And it doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. I rolled a superiority die, Until the start of your next turn, you or the other creature, your choice, gains the bonus to AC equal to the number rolled.
Alright.
So roll, I believe it's a D8 for your superiority, and would you like to choose you or Noga?
Choose you.
You're in the way.
Me.
You don't want to die.
You gain +5 to your AC
Fuck yes.
2,000.
for until the end of your turn.
Next turn.
Next turn.
Next turn.
Alright.
The end of your next turn.
That's all I get to do? Don't get to do my
No,
bonus
you
action?
do.
Yeah, no, that's a special. You still have your action, I think.
Action surge!
Well, you know, you don't need to action surge. You can still attack.
Yeah, you can just use your normal action. You have your normal action. A
Oh, okay.
special action does not use your action. It's a
Well,
special. It does
I
whatever.
definitely don't want to use my longsword because that's slashing. So I think I'm gonna have to use my great club.
The one with the marking?
Which one do I want to
You're,
use?
you're going to need to use.
Which one do I need to use?
Use marking club.
Use marking
use
club.
the
Come on.
club.
All right, I'm using the marking club. All right. Yes. Why?
You run
Hit,
up and you
regardless.
slam one of it down, and it's starting to splatter. Roll damage.
D8 plus 4. 9.
All right, that slime explodes into goop.
Goopy.
I had to finally repay the favor of not you not dying.
Alright.
Yeah, don't die.
Yeah,
Your
Well,
AC right now is 23.
would you like a roach?
yeah, it's gonna have everything's gonna have a pretty hard time hitting
It
him.
has to roll a 19 to hit.
So, up next,
See, I read my character sheet.
Loba.
I know shit now.
Lobizona turns around. She's gonna extend her hand with the power of whatever magic she is, and she's gonna use the most inane spell every sorcerer and wizard learns first. So, prestidigitation. Let's say these slimes, I can imagine they have some sort of water component. You could consider them soiled.
I would consider a slime goopy.
Yes, so what if I clean them to remove this water and essentially turn them into a powder?
We can save them for later.
They will.
I'm gonna reverse
You
jealousy.
can choose
Hey,
one
while
of
you're
them,
down there-
and I'll make it roll against your DC.
Alright. The one attacking.
Yeah, I don't think 10 beats your DC.
No, DC
So
14.
you point at it, it begins to, and then suddenly starts to fizzle and becomes a powder of just this fine red powder.
And can I use my bonus action to wave my weapon away to get this powder to get away from the other slimes? From the air movement.
Guess we'll find it.
Yeah.
Alright.
You whip your weapon. You don't need to roll for that, and the powder is to the side, hitting the wall.
We gotta bottle this shit whenever we're dead. I mean, whenever done.
We're gonna sell this to people. Try our new living drink.
It's like selling boxed jellyfish powdered. Ooh, this is delicious.
Bunny, back to you.
I'm just trying to repay my debt to Mushroom after all these healings. But one of these
I am
fuckers
going
is
to
gonna kill me.
take. I'm guessing this one right here is still alive, right?
Oh wait, yeah, this is the one that got vanished.
Okay. So I'm gonna take my rapier and attack with my rapier. 9.
That hits.
Sweet. D.
You notice it's surprisingly easy to hit a blob of jello, and you pierce into it and wiggle around the
Mix
rapier.
powder with oil to make flaming
5,
acid slime Molotov.
9.
I love it.
This one pops.
This is the worst thing I've ever thought of.
I love it. Can I actually drink that instead of my health potion in
No.
case I'm doing too well?
There's only one tiny slime left.
Okay.
You're up.
Okay, guys, dry it out. Everyone dry as much slime as you can. I need this. I'm about to make a concoction you are not going to believe.
Should I use my lightning again?
No!
No.
No!
I'm messing. Alright.
Don't do a sepsis!
What happens to the dead slimes?
But I did a Zepsys and
They
it
sort
worked
of
out
melt and
perfect.
begin to just warp into the ground.
And I'm
like
actually
water,
being useful for a
and sort of
change.
melt into
That's
the
a
cave.
lot.
Damn it.
I saved my mushroom buddy.
Can I dry them out too if it's fast?
Who else did you save?
Probably not.
I saved mushroom.
No, I said who else did you save?
It's early in the game.
So try and dry it out, right? That
Where
what
do
you
you have prestidigitation?
No, he has shocking grasp or I think
You're not gonna be able to do it like that.
If you punch it.
Phantom hand job.
The friction would dry it out.
It's acid.
Do you remember the salt from the cart?
yeah, there's salt. You don't have it on you, but there is salt.
I could just try and like chop it in half, I guess.
No.
Why not?
Slashing attacks just makes 2 of them.
Yeah,
No,
true.
it doesn't do damage. You need to like punch it or bludgeon it.
Oh,
Sit on it.
then I'll just kick it.
All right, roll me an unarmed strike.
Why not? That one.
Wah.
This slime dabs out of the way aggressively,
You will do it.
and this slime is now up. As you would see it, it looks at you as you try to kick it. It's gonna bounce at you, but it rolled a natural 1. So you and Zefsys can get AOs on it.
Yep.
Alright, let's do it.
It's dead.
What should we do? What should we do?
Since that's not the one I attacked.
You got a club.
Do we just
I
hit
got
it?
my club.
Do we just hit
Wait,
it with anything?
you
or
go
do it-
first.
and
You
I'll-
go first. You go first.
Can we just hit it?
You
with
can
anything?
Because I'm gonna roll a 1.
Kick it? Alright,
And we're all gonna die.
I'm gonna kick it.
Mostly you.
Why?
Tell me why.
Alright.
Both of these
Right.
dice rolled a 2, and then this one rolled a 19 whenever
my
I
steel
tried
dice.
it.
It
And then,
awkwardly rolls out of the way.
and then this one,
This is my
Like,
attack opportunity.
13.
Okay.
You slam it with the ruined club. Does it explode?
5 plus 4, 9.
It explodes.
Alright, I'm going to go to the slime.
I did something twice.
I'm gonna get the powder, right? I'm gonna get a jar from my backpack, and I'm gonna get the oil I took from the wagon, and a little bit of cloth, and I'm going to create a concoction you're not gonna like. So, I'm gonna mix this powder with oil in this jar to make flaming acid slime and turn it into a Molotov with a cloth that I'm gonna have kept on my side.
Roll me a intelligence check.
You made water!
I
You
can
do
give her the
your
help
best.
action.
You make just like play slime
Help
instead.
action?
Yes. Be smarter.
You
My
make a,
intelligence score is plus, I have
try rolling different dice.
plus 2, so that's a 13.
you make sort of a Molotov. You're not sure how effective it will be, but it's there.
We got slime acid, flaming Molotov, whatever the fuck I just did.
At first you were starting, you pulled out a bottle and you started scooping up where there was a ton of hard dirt. And they're like, oh wait, no, hold on.
It's called the Cienta, sorry.
Alright, so you're down like 30 points. Do you need one of the healing potions?
Sure.
Yeah, because we're just going into this.
2d4 plus 2. That is the amount of healing that a healing potion
The regular
costs.
one, nothing with runes on it. So I'm gonna give him my rune potion. Unless someone else wants to. Who else had the other potion?
Not me.
I think Lobizona had it.
I have a potion of water breathing.
2 and
I think you had the other healing.
Oh, I guess I have the healing potion then. Cool.
Well, you,
There, wait. Who's gonna do it?
It was scissors.
I
She
added
beat
to
me.
my temporary inventory plus
Wait,
1
I don't know who
shoddy
won
slime
that.
Molotov.
It was scissors.
Alright.
So yeah.
So you heal for how much?
4.
Plus
2
whatever.
plus 2.
6.
You heal 6 HP.
Alright, I'm gonna undo that thing in reverse with mushroom and say, thank you! I saved you!
You don't
My
need-
turn!
Don't worry, you don't need to undo that thing. You basically just walk.
How did you teleport me?
And you all feel like your party is no longer being stalked by a vicious slime looking for a snack.
Great, let's keep going.
Would you like to go this way, or this way?
No way.
That one.
Let's keep going north.
So, heading north, you begin to hear the sounds of water.
I told you guys, water.
What
I
kind
am
of
smart, I know.
Fuck, hold on.
Whoa. Big.
We hit the wrong brush size.
I have pin pressure, I don't have to worry about that.
Dorito! Someone's gonna have Tourette's about him during the night.
You would all notice a dark pool. This is all water right here.
Yeah.
A very dark pool of water.
That looks fun.
What's at the bottom of it?
It's a still pool that fills much of this cavern. The water is dark, revealing little of what might lie within it. The shore of the pool consists of a thin layer of broken shells. From a strange pale mussels and a fishy odor hangs in the air. A passage leads south from this area, and a set of steps climbs up to the east. And a sluggish stream flows out of a cave in the north.
Alright, we're just gonna skip a stone over this water. I'll wait for a response. No movement?
I'm gonna like stick the now destroyed beam into the water.
Ooh, you're gonna get close to the water? God damn it, I'm gonna have to switch with you again.
Here we go.
Slowly walking out of it,
Here we go.
you see a singular skeleton filled with arrows. It's wearing like a ancient miner uniform that's been sort of destroyed by water. It has tons of orcish arrows stuck into it, and it just starts swinging around this pickaxe at you all.
What is it?
Like a kid's armor?
Shocking grass.
Would you like to?
Yeah.
Well,
That'd be pretty awesome if I can actually do it.
In the water?
It'll electrocute everything, why not?
Oh. Can I give you the help action?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Wait, hold on, I'm gonna save it because I also have a lightning spell. Why not just barbecue it?
This
14 plus 6.
That hits.
I don't know. I'm not that good at math. I'm done. Lightning
And then
and
1d8.
1d8, which is this one. 7.
You fry it with lightning and it explodes into a pile of bones.
we did.
I mean, it was already a pile of bones, but
And you would notice that on its bony fingers, it has 2 platinum rings.
Ooh.
And in one of its hands, it is clutching what looks to be a wand.
Please,
I'll take the wand.
Is it out? Is it out
Please,
in the
do
water?
not
Alright.
I don't know how many spells. Never mind.
Is this like out in the water? Or?
No, the skeleton basically walked up to land and then got zapped by lightning and died.
Who's next? Or are we just gonna examine it?
There's nothing else to fight.
I am the wizard sorcerer thing.
Oh, wait,
so-
you didn't put your bean in the water yet.
Well, it doesn't matter now.
The beam's in the water, it's just there, vibing.
Alright, I'm going to...
You notice that, Lobizona, with your slight mage stuff, with a little bit of help from, Bard, you're able to figure out that it is a wand of magic missiles.
That's great, it's
Magic
mine now.
missile!
Alright.
And what are these? Can I roll like an arcana on the rings?
Do you get the feeling that they're mundane platinum rings?
It's worth money.
But they're likely very expensive. Hey, Loin.
Hello, Ian.
She is going to be playing with us today.
Loin's a familiar. It's a new sidekick.
No, you cannot get on the table. You're gonna have to sit down.
Earlier today, like, we had this group session and stuff with, like, the CEO and all that, and Orangey stands up and, like, stretches in front of